As experiment, you can use your rage ability right after breaking a wall to cancel the animation. This will save you a lot of time when hunting players. Here are 60 Deceit 2 tips with tips that players with hundreds of hours don't even know. There are areas where the eyes will not affect you, like in this corner in kitchen on Asylum. For a gas grenade or smoke grenade, you can toss the grenade instead of throwing the grenade by right clicking on PC instead of left clicking. You can stash an item back in the store if you don't want the item in your inventory. And you can reorganize your item's location in your hotbar while you're in the store. You can ping players by clicking G on PC or tapping Y on Xbox. You can take shortcuts to catch up to someone or run away from someone. Some good shortcuts are over the handrail on any stairs, through cracks in places like the basement on Millhaven, and much more. You can stow your items so they aren't out and only your fist is out by pressing F on PC, but sadly this only works for PC players at the moment. You can turn off the music and turn up the dialogue to hear important information better. This is how I set my volume. As the Phantom, you can hear where players are by the direction of the heartbeat sound effect. In the in-between, if you see a player flash white, that means that they are using the seer ability. If the white flash is shorter and less seeable, that means the infected use the soul swap ability. Every 9 tasks, you can get an item. At the start of the match, 10 tasks are available, plus the one-time use tasks, which are tasks like the gate, door, or the carousel. The average time for a player to escape a grab is 2 to 5 seconds, and that drains on average 50 sanity, but it depends on which terror you are and how much sanity the player already has. The animation to break down barricades as infected is just under 2 seconds, so only break down barricades if you have a lot of spare time. The time for the elevator to go up from floor -2 to -1 is 4.5 seconds. So at the start of the game, when you first do the wire task, take the elevator up since it's faster than running around. The time for one of the generators to be fixed on Millhaven is 10 seconds. Use this information if you're fixing the generator at night. The time to use the VATS on Project Origin is 4 seconds. And the delay for the sabotage ability to work is just under 3.5 seconds. So keep this in mind if you're planning to frame someone in the VATS. The delay that the altar is actually activated after you have hit it is 3.5 seconds. The time that the flare lasts for is 10 seconds. Keep this in mind if you're using the escape door. The time it takes for the hammer to fix a wall is just under 2.5 seconds. So you can use this information to camp wall cracks better. You get 300 XP per game you play. You get 200 XP for a win and 300 XP each time you vote out someone from the opposite team of you. You get 150 XP per execution as infected, 25 XP per seer ability, and 400 XP if you banish someone from the opposite team with the warden ability. The eyes drain 2% of sanity per second. Terror Scream drains 6% of sanity, and you lose 0.25% of your sanity each second you're in the in-between. If there is a soulbound, check if anyone is already friends by asking, looking at usernames, and looking at the console that they are on. If they are friends, it's more likely that they could be soulbounded together. Don't instantly buy bandages if there's a chemist in game. Instead, keep the buying slot from the peddler and buy bandages only when you know everyone is poisoned. If you're fighting someone on console, you can try rotating around them so they can't turn around fast enough to attack you. It's easier to punch to the left from your perspective rather than the right. If you're punching someone, jump right before so you can get thrusted forward. As the Phantom, you can track good players before you die so you know exactly where they're hiding. If you're enraged as infected, run backwards to stop flashes from infecting you. If it's about to be nighttime but you have the infected right in front of you, you should damage them but not fully down them so they are weaker when the in-between ends. You can camp by cracks, barricades, or stairs if the Phantom is enraged, since these places give you a better advantage. If you are the Guardian and believe that you are good enough, you can tell everybody your role to clear yourself and make it so other players aren't targeted. You can follow behind the monster at night and flash them when they grab a player so nobody dies. Keep track of cleared players with the scroll wheel by coloring them blue. If you're infected with the scroll wheel, mark players if they have played with you, if they're good, or if they are on PC, and target these players. With your infected partner, you can use the scanner on Millhaven during the in-between so the innocents can't use it. Look at the middle of your screen. There's no reason to look at the corners of your screen since you can put your crosshair in the location you want to see. This allows you to focus on info and shooting. If someone is handcuffed, you can down them so they can get out of the handcuffs faster, unless their handcuffs are less than 10 seconds. So ask them beforehand. If there's an enemy far away shooting at you, you can crouch under an object like a countertop to block their shots. Try crouching in shoot-offs to have their shots miss. It's better to get high ground in a 1v1 since you have more headshot angle. Try buying skin items that are unrecognizable so players can't tell what items you have. There's also OP emotes you can use. The one I love is the feign death, where you just fall to the ground. You can use this to hide better. You can hide your teleport pads in areas with hay or cobblestone on the ground so no player knows where it is. If you know there's a vampire or monkey in your game, then the best item would be the camera. If you know there's a werewolf or experiment in the game, your best item would be a trap, since you can wait for the last second to place the trap. If you know someone is camping, instead of rushing in and attacking them, you can throw a gas grenade and shoot at them when they run out. Use your heat goggles for a split second instead of holding them down, and use your map knowledge instead to pinpoint the location of the hidden player. Use the mask at night to see if the monster will grab you or not. If they don't grab you, it's semi-likely you are disguised as their partner, but don't just straight up down them for that, just interrogate them more. If you're infected and believe that a group is getting important information, you can throw a gas grenade in the group so they won't spread it. But again, make sure to toss it instead so it's less visible that you threw it. As I said in a short video I did before, you can use a gas grenade to hold off a region. This is very useful when in a 1v1. You can go watch that short video on my profile. It's called 3 Smart Ways to Use the Gas Grenade. And while you're at it, please subscribe.